What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity Build It video. And this is, I'm going to try to get this done pretty quick. This is going to be a war cards video for people that are doing war for the sole purpose of the contest of mayors. Now, if you're wanting to play war to actually, participate and win and, be an avid war player, then this is not the card selection that you would want to choose. You would pretty much be unlocking all cards at that point. But if you're doing it for the sole purpose of the contest and you haven't unlocked anything so far, then there's a couple reasons why you would want to pick these specific cards. Now, for the purpose of the contest, you want to be able to do every type of assignment that comes along your way while unlocking the least amount of war items, because the game has changed over, I don't know when they changed it, but when war first came out, you had all the items unlocked no matter what cards you had. Now they've changed it to where you only get war items unlocked in your deliveries for the war cards you have unlocked, right? So this means that you have a major advantage if you purposefully select specific cards and unlock specific war items. That way you don't have to skip your deliveries constantly. Okay? So I'm going to explain to you guys why I chose these specific cards. When you do your assignments, you will have assignments that say launch this specific attack, launch a common attack, launch a rare attack, launch a legendary attack, earn a gold war chest, launch 2 attacks, launch stuff like that. Okay? So, launch a booster, upgrade a war card, things of that nature. So you're going to be able to do all of your tasks with this selection of cards while unlocking the least amount of war items. And I'm going to explain the other benefits as well. Okay? So let's go to the war screen. Now, for those of you who don't know, you click this little star at the bottom. You hit go to war map. Now, if you're a senior vice president or president of a group and you hit that green go button, it's going to automatically find you an opponent and you're going to start war. Do not hit that button, okay? Not unless you have been authorized to start war in your group. When you hit that button, you are unable to leave the group. Everybody is locked down until group ends. There's no booting or anything, so you're stuck with each other until the war ends, okay? We have a new VU War Pass. I have a video up. I did a walkthrough on this pass. It's $2.99 in the US. When you launch your war attacks, you will earn points and you'll unlock these rewards. Okay, these are separate from war, all right? So this is your war card screen. When you unlock cards, you'll see a section here that says unlock or upgrade. For those of you who are doing the task that says upgrade a war card, if you unlock a war card, yes, it does work towards that pass or that task. Okay? So the first one that you're going to want to unlock, if you're doing, like I said, if you're picking war cards for the sole purpose of the contest of mayors, you're going to want to unlock the comic hand for your common attack. This is going to unlock 1 plunger and 1 duck. Because of the energy cost, when you launch an attack, it costs energy. You get a total of 12 energy, and then it starts to regenerate every so many minutes. There's boosters that you can use to speed up or slow down energy production or regeneration. And in this purpose, right, so the most that you can get for an assignment, it'll say launch 3. So you want to be able to launch at least 3 times without having to wait for energy. This allows you to do that because it only costs 1 energy. Right? It's a really low point task or card. It's a really low point card. So it's not really for adding points. It's for the purpose of the contest. You're just going to launch it 3 times, right? Now, keep in mind, you get a reward if your team wins the war as long as you launched at least 1 attack. You also get a reward if your team loses the war as long as you launched one attack. If you do not launch any attacks during war, no matter what, if your team wins or loses, you get nothing. Okay, so make sure that you always launch at least one attack. Now, for your rare card, I chose the VU Flying Robot. The reason for this particular choice is because it unlocks the ammo crate. The ammo crate sells for 3,000 coins. All the other war items sell for 1,000 coins. By unlocking this ammo crate, you have an added benefit of getting these in your war deliveries. And by doing that, especially for you lower level players, you level 18 players, you can do those deliveries and it'll say like let's say that it wants $700 in items and it gives you 2 ammo crates in return. Well, you just made 6,000 coins, right? So it's an added benefit. Also, this task can be launched 3 times within 1 energy bar, right? And it has some decent points. It's not bad. It's not that great, but it's not bad. So for a war, for a rare attack, that one's not bad. Now, that unlocked, like I said, the ammo crates and the gasoline. Now, for your legendary attack, you're going to want to pick Not in Kansas, which is this top one here. As you can see, we only unlocked 2 additional war items, so now we're up to a total of 6 war items unlocked. We're going to get the propeller and the whatever you call that thing. And it costs 4 energy, okay? So 4 times, 3 is 12, so you can launch 3 times with 1 energy bar. So now we've got a 6 total war items unlocked. Now, when you unlock these, you also want to be able to unlock Shield Buster. Now, the reason for this attack is because when someone is attacked, let's say that you're attacked and your city's attacked, you will see these little green construction hats on your map, similar to like when you launch a VU disaster. When you repair these items, and I strongly recommend that you do repair them because they are very cheap to repair. Usually they ask for like a hammer and a nail or 5 metal or 5 minerals, stuff like that. And you're going to get a war item in return for very cheap. So in other words, you're getting a $1,000 to $3,000 war item for a very cheap price. So always make sure that you repair the damage. If your city is damaged and your entire health bar has been killed, okay, your city is going to go under shield. You're going to see a blue tint around your screen. You will have to fully repair your city before that will go away. During this time, you are unable to be attacked, and you're unable to attack. So you need to fully repair before you can attack and do any assignments, right? So it's usually a pretty good idea to keep up on those repairs. Now, if you're playing war for the purpose of winning, there's strategic tactics that people will use to combat that issue. Okay, so if you're playing on a strategic war group or on that level, you don't necessarily want to repair right away. But if you're doing it for the purpose of the contest, then yes, you do. Okay, now the Shield Buster allows the player to crack the person's shield, right? And it repairs that person's city with 7 health. And when it does that, it allows you to attack, or another player of your team attack again. The benefit to this is, let's say that you launched a jackpot booster, which gives you double points when you attack a city, right? And you coordinate with another member of your team, and they say, okay, you're going to go ahead and launch your large attack, and you're going to take 10 health, right? I'm going to come in and they're going to have 2 health left, and I'm going to hit them for 10 damage, right? Now they're killed. They're under shield. So you have enough energy left. Let's just say you or another teammate has enough energy left to launch a Shield Buster. Okay? That jackpot has a timer on it. You can check that timer by clicking the person's city, and you will see a little eye in the top right corner. I can't show you yet because we're not in war, but it'll show the war log, and it'll show you on the right hand side. It'll tell you how long you have left on your jackpot timer. Okay. If you shield bust that person's city, more people in your team can hit them again, and add more points to that jackpot because the jackpot's still going. So if you have another person in your team, hit them with a shield buster, and then more people can hit that jackpot, and you can accumulate a ton of points during that jackpot. The shield buster attack also works against the umbrella. Okay, so definitely want to unlock that card. That card could add a ton of points for you, especially if you have a chest assignment, or if you want to coordinate with other teammates in your group. Okay, so to unlock the shield buster, you're going to need to use platinum keys. It unlocks one additional war item that is going to be the med kit. Now, if you remember, we had already unlocked the gas can with the VU flying robot. So we only unlocked one additional war item for the shield buster. All right, now, Doomsday Quack. We already have donuts unlocked. That's just a regular item. But we have ducks unlocked from the comic hand. So you can unlock this card without unlocking any additional war items. This particular card is nice if you have a lot of cities with, let's say that, you know, it's the beginning of the war, for example, and you have a lot of cities with full health or that aren't under shield. You launch and it hits every one of their cities for 100 damage. So if you have a team with 25 players, that's a nice amount of points right there. Now, the next one that you're going to be able to unlock is going to be this one here. This one uses ducks, ammo, propellers. You already have all three of those unlocked. This attack can be launched twice with the maximum energy, but it's also a high point card. So you can earn quite a few points when you launch that card. So that card would be better used if you were trying to earn enough points towards the gold chest, right? Now, if you're in a group such as like my group, we only focus on the contest of mayors, which means that we purposefully try to lose the war. Now, the reason for this is because if we win the war, we get promoted into the next arena. Every arena that you go up, it costs more points to hit the gold chest or the bronze chest or the silver chest, right? So it's a good idea to lose the war. That way you don't go up an arena, right? Most people, what they do is they climb up, and then they shut down the group and they open a new group. But when you open a new group, that means you have to pay $50 cash and you get a new group code. I already have my code connected to my Discord and my group and my Facebook stuff and my YouTube channel. So I'm not about to shut down my group every couple of weeks just to win the war. So we purposefully try to lose. We only ask that people attack for the purpose of their assignments, and that is the only reason that we even do war. So when you accumulate war points, you have your personal rewards, and then you have the reward that everybody in the group gets. Everybody in the group that launched at least one attack will receive the victory prize or the defeat prize. You're going to get a prize no matter what, if you win or lose. But you only receive your personal rewards based off of your personal points. So if you earn 10,000 war points and you unlocked X amount of chests, that's for you only, and it goes for you only, okay? I don't get a bronze chest because you earned points for it. It doesn't work like the contest of mayor's chest where everybody's points get accumulated as a group and everybody gets the same chest. Doesn't work like that for war. That's your personal rewards, okay? Now, you're going to be able to unlock hang on just a sec here. So right now you've got the Comic Hand, Not in Kansas, VU Flying Robot, Tentacle Vortex. This one has Plunger Duck Propeller. You're going to be able to unlock this one as well, okay? You can launch this one 3 times. It has a little more, it's worth a little more points than the Comic Hand, but it does require more items, right? So it just depends on preference. Now, the next one, I believe that's it. I just want to double check here, you guys. Okay, so yep, that's it. Okay, so yep. Shield Buster, Doomsday, Shield Buster, Doomsday, this one here, Tentacle Vortex, Not in Kansas, VU Robot, Comic Hand. All right, so that is the selection that you're going to want to pick if you are doing war cards based on the purpose of the contest. If you have unlocked any other cards aside from these, look at the war item that you unlocked and check every card. So if you unlocked binoculars, check every card and see if it's worth it to unlock other ones, or if by unlocking other ones you unlock you know, other items as well. So just keep track of that. Honestly, if you get to a point where you've unlocked so many anyway, you might as well just go for them all, you know. But with this selection, you know, you can have an advantage a little bit so that you don't have to skip so many war items in your war deliveries. But the benefits of these is, as I discussed before, you'll be able to launch, you know, one of every rarity. You'll be able to launch at least 3 times. You'll have ammo crates unlocked, which will be a nice way to earn some coins. You'll have 2 high point tasks unlocked, and that'll help you towards your chest assignments. You'll also have Shield Buster unlocked, which will be nice as well. You'll be able to utilize that. And if you go to your war store here, you can always purchase boosters. This thing refreshes every hour or so. If you purchase war items, here's my personal opinion, okay? If you are playing war for the purpose of the contest, keep track of your war simoleons. If you're a low-level player, it's probably a good idea to save your war simoleons for boosters only. If you're a higher-level player, I recommend kind of jumping around to people's depots and purchasing war items from their depots, because the war deliveries for high-level players are really expensive. If you see these jackpots here, the best way to know what the booster does, if you don't know, is to click purchase, and it will show you. It'll tell you what it does. It says bonus points when target is attacked, and then it says duration is 20 minutes. See how it says number 2? If it was a number 1, it would only go for 10 minutes. If it was a number 3, it would go for 30 minutes. So make sure that you know you don't wait. Like, make sure when you launch a jackpot that you don't waste a level 3 jackpot, right? It'll also tell you how many you have in your inventory. The jackpot boosters are usually very valuable. You can sell them to members in your group, and you know, you can't physically sell them, but what people will do is they will offer simoleons or items, and they'll just, like, you know, let's say that CPT wants to buy a jackpot booster from me, right? we will swap items for a high low price, and he'll pay me extra coins, and then he'll put the items up for cheap, and I'll buy them for max if he was buying one from me, and vice versa. If, let's say, I wanted to exchange it for some rares, I'd say, okay, I'm giving away 5 cameras for a jackpot booster, right? And then all that person has to do is go and launch the jackpot down, and I'm the one that attacks it. They just wait, you know what I mean? So you can sell these to some group members. That's absolutely a possibility. Just kind of depends on what group you're in and how they do the war. But if I were you, I would definitely buy the jackpots. So $1,000 coin, right? It goes up in price after that. I usually don't purchase it after the first price. I just wait for it to refresh. Now, if you see these 5 packs over here on the right-hand side, you're going to get 5 total for the 1,000. If you were to purchase one of them for 200, you don't get the second one for 200, right? So it's better, you get a nice deal if you purchase the 5 packs. Usually I only purchase the 5 packs of ammo crates. That way I can sell them. That makes 1,000 war simoleons turn into 15,000, right? So it's not bad. Other than that, that's about it, really. Don't be in a hurry to spend your war simoleons. They're pretty easy to, blow through. Just hold off and see what you end up needing. If you're in my group, oftentimes we have a lot of people with war items in their depot because we only launch for the purpose of the contest. So if you end up needing anything, just ask. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get this one out. If you need a walkthrough for the actual war, I have a beginner's war video. So be sure to check that out.